right, we are deep in the fantasy cave. Dhani Jones, Kay Adams here, and you really never know who's going to stop by, but you do know
famous people coming out.
You do know who's coming on to set when you hear Jerry. We welcome Jerry Springer to the program. Jerry, come on down.
He's heard it for so many years, he doesn't even know what to do about it.
Yeah.
Come on, Jerry. Jerry Springer.
Does it even phase you?
How are you?
Great to have you. Nice to have you.
So used to it.
Come sit on the couch
Well,
now.
actually, the fact that they keep repeating my name is
Yeah.
good because it helps me remember who I am.
Here's my question. If you walk into a room and that doesn't happen, are you thrown off? Like, why isn't anybody?
Yeah, well, now I'm at an age where now I want them to start yelling out my address so I know how to get home.
Gotcha. Well, we appreciate you being here. We know you're
Thank
a huge
you.
sports fan. You covered
Yes.
the Bengals. He's a Cincinnati guy. I'll let you two talk.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just so excited because finally we have some Cincinnati representation right here in New York City. So, I mean, and
they're looking good this year.
You like how they're playing?
Yes. Yeah, they're playing great.
I mean, who's your favorite player on the team right now?
Well, I like the quarterback. I'm one of those that, Dawson, I think I like, he's my favorite because I think he's getting a bad rap. And I talked to Boomer about it because, I was in Cincinnati at the days of when we went to the Super Bowl in the 80s. We went in January of 82 with Ken Anderson, and in January of 89, we went with Boomer. And that Super Bowl was amazing because I was anchoring the news at the time.
Wow.
And the station that I anchored the news on covered the
riots.
games. Yeah. Well, we went to Miami for the Super Bowl a week before, and Sunday night, we had just arrived at a hotel with the Bengals. I'm on the rooftop doing the news. In the middle of the news, they say, turn around, and the city of Miami is burning.
Wow.
The riots started, and then the National Guard came in. All practices, we were escorted to the game. It was a week of, the Super Bowl was almost a secondary thing that was happening.
Seems like
we lost.
We lost the
last
game.
34 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, and we're trying to get back still nowadays with Andy Dalton trying to do a better job.
It wasn't fair. First of all, who said the game had to be 60 minutes? It should have been 59 and a half minutes. We'd be the champs.
Now, you've had a lot of jobs. Dhani was telling me what
you worked for, I wrote the list down. You've been a political pundit.
Country.
You're a lawyer, a newscaster.
What was your
country
favorite
recording
job?
artist.
Favorite
The
job?
best job I ever had was being mayor of Cincinnati.
Really?
That was my favorite. That really was my favorite. What I do now is stupid, but it's fun. It's a stupid show,
It's a lot of fun. Who would you, out of all the NFL players in the league, who would you love to be on your show?
Barring present company.
No, I won't
As
get
a guest.
Yeah, I won't get serious with you, but because
Please do.
With what's going on in the news, there were some players I would like to get on and wonder what the heck they were thinking when they did what they did. So, but you can't be on my show if you're known. Also, you can't be on my show if you have teeth. So
We cannot be on his show.
We can't be on the show.
You are out.
Unfortunately.
But you also have a couple new shows that are coming out as well on the Game Show Network as well.
I do my show. We're in our 24th year of that. And then I also do Baggage on the Road, which is the dating game show. And we're now taking it on the road, where it's a typical dating game where, let's say a guy...
Baggage on the road, I like that.
Yeah, so it's a guy has to choose among 3 women who he's going to go out with. But the women, as they come on the show, not only say, please choose me, but they have to reveal their personal baggage that would make you think twice about going out with them. And so small bag, medium bag, large bag. And, mostly when you date someone or you don't find out their personal baggage until 6 months into the relationship.
This is efficient.
Yeah, this is, going in. And then despite the baggage, the person has to choose one or the other. And so I do that show. And then I do Tabloid, which is a crime show on the Discovery Channel. And then I do the live tour of The Price is Right. So,
but aside from the different shows, you're also a big-time sports fan. Aside from being a Bengals fan, you're also a Giants fan, Yankees. How do you keep it straight?
That?
I grew up in New York. So as a kid, I live and die with the Yankees. That's my favorite sport. I came to America when I was 5. And in England, we didn't have baseball.
Right.
And my first day to school in America, my mom dressed me what boys in England wore at that time, which was shorts, a jacket, a bow tie, a beret, and knee socks.
A bow tie?
And the kids, yeah, and the kids beat me up and ripped my suit. So every day I went to school, they beat me up, and I was running out of suits. My mom was running out of sons. So she goes to David's house and says, what does Gerald have to do to be accepted here in America? And what she got out of it was that what was big in America was baseball. This was 1949. New York had the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Giants.
Yeah.
Baseball was everything. So my mom goes and buys me, I'm 5 years old, a little baseball uniform. It happened to be a Yankee uniform. I went, she says, Gerald, put this on. I go to school the next day.
Gerald.
See, it wouldn't have worked. Nobody beat me up. Nobody beat me up. And I was afraid, physically afraid, to go to school without my Yankee uniform. So for the first 2 years in school, first grade and second grade, any picture ever taken of me was with me wearing my Yankee uniform. And so now I live and die with the Yankees.
That's a great story. Let's wrap it up on a light note here. I know you're a Peyton Manning fan.
Yes.
He threw his 500th career touchdown pass to Julius Thomas just pretty much within the hour.
Yeah,
If you
I'd say he's my right now he's my favorite.
That's like saying you like pizza. I feel like everybody loves Peyton Manning. If you could say one thing to him, what would you say?
Could you get me tickets to the next game? No, I mean, he is, you know, he's just once in a lifetime you'll see someone that good, you know. I'd have to say, you know, along with Joe Montana, if I had to pick one quarterback in the history of football, you know, I'd want to build a team around him. I don't think anyone knows his brain, knows more about football. You know, forget the physical ability. There are some that were physically stronger than him or faster or whatever. But the whole concept of the game, he's a computer. That's what he is.
Well, I think we can hook the tickets up possibly, but before you go, we want to make sure we want to hear your final thoughts for the audience. We can definitely do that on the second. Can I walk you over?
First, we want to give you this courtesy of Tommy Bahama. We know you're a Bengals fan, but you are also a Giants fan, so this is for you.
Yes.
Courtesy of them, and then we've got to get the final thought live with our studio audience. Come on over here, Gerald. Can we get a little Gerald? Gerald.
We're going on this way?
Yeah.
Where are we taking you?
Here, come on, Jerry. Coming this way. We're walking you through.
Yes.
All right,
come on, walk on over. Come on. Come on, Jerry. We got to make sure you get you right in front of the audience.
I'm
getting nervous now.
Gerald.
Stand right there. You want to hear what you got to say, Jerry.
What I'd like to say to all of you here is, and some of you I recognize because you were on my show last week. I remember. Yes.
No teeth in the back row there?
No, teeth, but he used to be a woman. No, what I want to say, I'm just... and so my hope to all of you who are watching today is that I hope life goes well for you, and may you never be on my show. Take care of yourself and each other.
Jerry Springer, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you coming on the show.
All right, here's what's going to happen. He likes Peyton Manning. I pulled some strings. We can't get him tickets, so we can take you live to Denver, and that's what we'll do right now.